Well, you can get interactive with us and send us a message. What's your Dumso situation today? You can drop your comment on our Facebook page. Look for us at Joy News on TV, on Twitter as well. Joy News on TV. Drop the hashtag The Pulse. We'll be glad to share your thoughts with the rest of the world. Now, the newly inducted president of the Ghana Consulting Engineering Association, Albert Ojiri, is calling for fairness in the award of government contracts. Speaking on the sidelines of an inauguration ceremony for newly elected executives of the association, Mr. Ojiri said the existing system is one that does not promote competition, hence the need for a very significant shift. Speaking on the destruction of virgin lands due to construction activities, Mr. Ojiri blamed the act for the perennial flooding situation in several parts of the country.
When we do sole sourcing, it is only to be done as an exception, depending on the circumstances, and the circumstances must justify the need for sole sourcing. Maybe there is an issue that has cropped up due to a national disaster or something. We need somebody to do something very fast, or it is a very specialist area. You know, even if you open it to the whole world, you get just a few consultants, or if it's contracting contractors. Now that are the conditions under which sole sourcing, is used, but not in the general case. Generally it should be competitive. Now, if that is done, then we all compete on a fair ground and honest basis. Let me state very clearly: it's up to us to decide whether it is a national competitive bidding or international competitive bidding. So if for some projects it is very clear that we lack the capacity locally, then you go international. So you have to look at every project and its demands. But there are other issues. There are other issues. Some have to deal with policy and so on. Because we all know how we are building properties in this country. Before the floods became more serious, the rains were heavier than now. They were more frequent than now, but now the floods are heavier and more serious than previously. Why? Because we have turned the land use completely over. Because previously, before Accra was as developed as this, there was a lot of virgin grounds. When it rains, the water soaks into the ground. Now we have developed them. People have houses where they have paved their compounds. Some have even used tiles to pave their compounds. So the water that falls on properties all have to run out. And we have to